Okay, rewrite the quadratic function f of x equals x squared plus 10x minus 7 in standard form. Identify its vertex. So this is the general form of a quadratic, right? We don't see the vertex built right in like we do in standard form. Now there's a couple different ways we could find the vertex, but I'm going to go ahead and show you, really remind us something that we did last try when we were working with conics. We completed the square a lot, and so we're going to complete the square on this. So remember, we want to turn this into this form. That is our standard form. So remember, it'll have the vertex built right in, so it'll be easy to identify. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me walk you through the process. So f of x equals x squared plus 10x minus 7. There's our general equation. Well, we need to complete the square on this part. So that's how we're going to take those two x's and combine them, and we'll get a single x in our equation. So we're going to complete the square. So f of x equals, I'm just going to draw parentheses around this, kind of group it, x squared plus 10x plus something, and I'm just going to scoot that 7 out, that minus 7. So really all I've done is add parentheses and group it. Well, what goes in the box here? How do I complete the square? Remember that? So this middle number is the key, so we divide it in half and square it. So half of 10 is 5. Square that, I'm going to add 25. Now most of the time when we do that, we add 25 to both sides. We could do that here, but I'm just going to subtract it right here. Now I want you to think about what I just did. So I basically just added 25 minus 25, or in other words, I just added 0 to this side of the equation. So it's the same. That's exactly the same as if I had added 25 over here, and then I subtracted it over. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's look at that next step. So this is a nice perfect square. It'll now factor. So x plus 5 squared, right? So 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 squared is 25. Minus 7 minus 25, what do we get there? Minus 32. So there is the equation in standard form. Notice just like that, pretty quick. They also do want the vertex, so let's go ahead and identify that. I guess I could have waited to draw my box till I finish the whole problem, but that's okay. So the vertex, HK, remember the signs are backwards here, or feel kind of backwards, at least on the H part. So it's minus 5, minus 32. I'll just add that in, and there we go. So run into one of these in general form, complete the square, turn it into standard form.